Montel Williams, a true veteran in every sense of the word.
You carried on in your father's footsteps. Before I even go any further, I've got to ask you this question. Why now, after 29 years, would your family come out and say, this man deserves a trial?
And just in case anybody doesn't understand what I'm saying, I'll say it one more time for you. It's Mountain. That's spelled M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N. Get out of my way. Recently, I have been diagnosed with MS, and I've decided to come forward about this today. What I'm trying to say to you, please, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. There are some of us who need medication, and we should have a right to it.
And that last picture you saw was an 18-year-old Montel Williams at the start of his military service. He served our country for 22 years as a member of both the Marines and the Navy. Now he's giving back with a smile. Montel works with a group called A Soldier's Smile, helping provide free dental care to veterans who otherwise just wouldn't get it. Montel, welcome back. Let's talk about this. Why did you choose? I mean, you could donate your time to a lot of different causes. How about A Soldier's Smile? Why that?
This is a great organization. The Academy of Comprehensive Aesthetics, which is a group of doctors who do cosmetic surgery around the country, came together and said, Montel, is there a way that you can help us reach out to some soldiers and let them know that we're here to help them if they have situations where they can't do anything about their teeth? Now, you know, we know that our troops get medical care, but they don't get the kind of medical care that, you know, civilians might be able to get when it comes to making that smile pretty. They worked on a young lady, Lucia Brenner, very recently in the Dallas area. It was a doctor who got involved, Dr. Visa, who Lucia was an interpreter in the military, and while she was deployed, you know, she's a single mom, she didn't really take as good a care of teeth as she could have. And of course the military tried to straighten it out, but they just put it back together. They weren't giving her what she really needed, and that was that smile, to be able to walk up and ask a person, let me have a job, and be able to open up your mouth. And so the Academy got together and they granted her her wish, and she just had the work done. And I think we have some befores.
Well, yeah, we have the before and after photos. Let's put that up on the screen.
It's incredible. And
this was Lucia's before photos? Okay, here we go.
If you see, on the left are her, the afters on the bottom. Let's see, the befores are the ones up on the top, which you can see the difference in. And it's incredible the work that they did, and they did this for her for free. And so we're asking doctors around the country who are part of the cosmetic dentistry universe to come together with us and just donate this as a service in your area. I'm going to be working with cosmetic surgeons to do the same thing. I work with the Fisher House. I'm a board member of Fisher House. I and my family on a monthly basis go down to either Walter Reed or Bethesda or Fisher House around the country and feed our troops. We cook meals for them. I just fed 1,100 at the Wood Warrior Cafe and Walter Reed about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So part of this is why you said, why do I do this? It's because we have to understand they are the ones who put their life on the line for us. They've left so much behind. They're trying to get their lives back together. Anything we can do to offer a smile, to offer a helping hand up, a step up, anything we can do, we should be doing. And I feel as if, you know, my career has been as great as it's been because I've had such a backing from the guys and men, women who serve in our armed forces who've backed me for 20 years. Why should I not be giving back right now?
You know, the symbolism of a smile, Montel, to me, it tells a lot and says a lot. You know, if you can go through what some of these vets have gone through and then at the end of it all be able to smile and have that self-esteem and that feeling, so important.
Let me tell you, one of the things that's so crazy is I go down to Walter Reed and I try to sit bedside or go to see the guys at the MATSI, at the Rehabilitation Center at Walter Reed. And you can walk in 3 days after a guy who's made it back here to the States. And he may have just, I met one 3 weeks ago who had literally stepped on an IED, lost both legs and part of a hand. And literally when I walked in that door, all he did from that bed was look at me with this big smile and said, Montel, thanks for coming to see me. Are you kidding me? They are so proud to have been able to do this for us, and we can't take the time. I got to tell you the truth. In the last 2 or 3 years ago, there were a lot of celebrities running down to Walter Reed and paying visits and saying hello. The last year or so, the trips have started to slow down. Guys aren't knocking on the doors. And, don't we owe them just a thank you and not one from a distance, one face-to-face?
Face-to-face makes a huge difference. And how would you describe the morale, Montel?
It's, part of, people ask me all the time, Montel, why do you do this? Why is it that you're cooking 1 month, you're over here this month, you're over there this week? You walk into a room of a guy, I saw a couple guys 2 years ago. When I saw them first, they had lost limbs. 3 months later, they're working hard after their 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th surgery to put the prosthetic caps on so that they can get ready to wear their prosthetic limbs. 6 months later, I'll be in the hallway at Walter Reed, and one of them will come up behind me and hit me in my back and say, yo, dude, look at me. And they're walking. And then 8 months later, they're ready to come back and serve again and help rebuild this country. And let's remember, history can repeat itself. After World War II, our veterans rebuilt America by taking advantage of the GI Bill and getting college educated. After Vietnam, our veterans did it again. It's right now a time when America has such a shortage of educated, technically capable workforce. Why not take advantage of the ones that we've already trained and already taught them the leadership skills that they need to now move America forward? It's time again right now.
What a great message. Montel Williams, thanks so much for being on the program. Thanks for what you're doing, and thanks for your service to our nation.
Thank you so much, and thank you for putting this message out all day long.
All right, Montel Williams.